Yo, 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 it's your Berg Spotters Darkness, also known as King Berg, also known as Deshaun. How are y'all doing today, man? We are back with another diss from Drake. Kendrick has still yet to respond. To me, honestly, I understand why because like that has been number one on the charts for 3 weeks. You kind of want to let that get as much run as it can before you even put something out. I wouldn't respond until it went down. I think this week it went down because of the Taylor Swift. Even though I don't count, me personally, I don't count when it's Taylor Swift. Maybe that's why it's called Tailor Made. Who knows? Or probably because of who he has on it. But it's a track with him and Tupac and Snoop Dogg, and apparently both of them are AI'd into it, and it's him. I don't know how. To be honest with you, I don't know how I feel about that because, like, if they have his flow, it's not gonna sound right. You can have Tupac's voice, but you kind of have to imitate him. We don't want to. Well, or me, at least me personally, I don't want to hear your. I don't want to hear you on Tupac's voice. So if the flow is like that, it's gonna be a little disappointing. I'm and Snoop Dogg should be his, but I feel like Snoop Dogg's is probably a little bit easier to imitate than Tupac's would be. But we'll see, man. We'll see how it goes, man. Let me know. We're gonna check it out, and then we'll see. We'll keep stopping in the middle of it. Oop,
Illuminati.
all right, classic
Sun's rise
beat.
again. You can see it in my eyes again.
All right, the beat fire. The beat fire. And we can go off that right from the beginning. The beat fucking fire. All right, let's see what.
Kendrick, we need ya. The West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name and some hip hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. For this Canadian light skinned doc, we need to know the baby West Coast victory, man.
So it sounds like he has Tupac basically saying, like, we need you to come outside. And I guess this is cool, Drake, but personally, it feels like you're a little thirsty for him to rap back with you. Like you have something saved so that he can, cause that does sound cool. The hip hop savior, you need him to come back. But me personally, until now, well, I don't know if that's what you were waiting for. That's why this dropped. Now that it's not in the number one spot, but like saying fuck all this light skin dye, like I don't know. It just doesn't sound like something he would say.
Man, call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls as a kid for me. Heard it on the Button podcast, it's gotta be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and the nigga under 5'5".
Heard it on the Joe Budden podcast. We don't gotta hear it on the Joe Budden podcast, bro. You literally be DMing like young girls, like all types of ages. Any of your finest homegirls probably got hit up by Drake. She turbo thick or something? Got a couple views. He probably slid her DM. We ain't have to hear that on the Joe Budden. They did bomb on you in the Joe Budden podcast. I see how you couldn't wait to mention Joe Budden too. Like, I'm telling you, you know what's funny? You really fuck with Joe Budden, bro. I could tell you admire him because you really be watching the podcast. I see that, bro. If there's anything you got time for, is to watch that goddamn podcast, huh? All right.
So it's gotta be you. I would beat the whole fucking game. It was me and Snoop Dogg. Had my fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. K, you gotta fuck this nigga, girl. He gotta get abused. All that shit about burning tattoos. He is not amused. That's jail talk.
It's weird because it's like it's saying a little bit of like fuck Drake, and then it goes like into like you like him not being like amused about what you saying. Like what you said before was weak. What you said before was weak. We need something solid, but fuck that dude. Like it like it's like he's trying to talk from both sides. I mean, I get it, but
For real thugs, you gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose. You asked for the smoke, now I seeing you too big.
he's trying to say like the West Coast is dependent on this. You don't think it's like the West Coast is like really heavy with like fucking with they people? You don't think this is low key little disrespectful? Like for him to be like using, I don't know if Snoop Dogg like approved of this. Like, there's a problem with people already been beefing with all this AI rap. People don't like them using people and them not getting any of the benefits of this. So I wonder how people feel about AI Tupac. Like if this song make any money, is his family gonna get any of this? Or is it just, you use them because you got the power and the money to?
Busy for the smoke, I won't lie, the people confused. Now you about to get this shit another week and fall back to homegirl, but run the numbers up. I would've refused for these industry relationships.
For homegirl can run the numbers up. I think he is talking about Taylor Swift. Now you're gonna wait another week for homegirl to run the numbers up. I think he's talking about Taylor Swift. Like he wants to stay, and it sounds like he wants to stay in the talks right now. Like, we're beefing. This is like one of the hottest things in hip hop right now. Let's continue it. And plus he off tour, so he probably got all the time in the world now.
Not in your shoes, you supposed to be the boogeyman, go do what you do. Unless this is a moment that you tell us this not really you. In that case, there's nothing left to say, I just pass it to Snoop.
Nephew, what the fuck you really got to do? We passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you got to do some dirty work. You know how to move.
That's the second time it mentioned House of Blues. He said he was with him with the House of Blues, and now he said that. That's the way it does feel a little AI-ish. I don't know. I guess like maybe because it really happened, like it might not be. I hope that's not really Snoop Dogg. I don't really think it is.
Right. I know you never been to jail, orange jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent, and no one. It's the homies that empower you. But still, you gotta show this fucking aisle who's boss on the West. Now's the time to really make a power move. Cause right now it's looking like you writing out the game plan on how.
Yeah. See, like it seems like he's really egging him on to say something to him. Me personally, I just don't. That doesn't feel right. Like that's not how you're supposed to like. If you want to rap with him, just rap, bro. You ain't gotta wait. After you drop Charged Up, you ain't wait for another one and go back to back, bro. You threw the other one out because the first one was cool, but the second one, well, back to Charged Up was ass. To be honest, that wasn't cool. That shit was cheeks. But back to back was fine. And it was like a hit, but. You can't be mad that Like That is doing the same thing, bro. Like That is a hit. They playing that everywhere. My girl said we was riding in the scooter the other day, and she said she played that shit 5-6 times. Just riding to 40-something Street. That song is fire. The beat is fire. The hook, fire. Everything Metro and Kendrick and Future was doing on that song is fire. They really do have the song that's in the club right now, bro. They playing Like That. Your shit was cool too. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like that. Let's finish.
How to lose, how to bark up the wrong tree and then get your head popped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves? That you know the DOG never fucking doubted you, but right now it seems like you posted up without.
The OG never doubted you, bro. You just said like 5 things of doubt. It looked like you about to make the blueprint on how to lose. Like, no. That's doubt. Well, that's exactly what that was. So I don't... Yeah, I feel like the AI is starting to stick out. Like, where it sounds like their voice, but the words that they're using is not... It's not as cohesive as it could be.
Got a clue of what the fuck you about to do.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the lane.
Now this nigga talking to himself. Yeah, Unc. Yeah, that's my turn to actually rap. So it's about 52 seconds left. Let's see how much.
Gang and let my fucking bowel move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me an hour or two. The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you. But now we gotta wait a fucking week, cause Taylor Swift is your new top. And
Yep. Taylor Swift. So he's basically saying that he feels like when Taylor Swift gets around, you kind of gotta wait because you know her fan base is rabid. I don't know where they get all them views from. I can't tell you a Taylor Swift song, but somebody can tell you the whole fucking album. It just won't be me. But I don't I don't think if you got all of this, you shouldn't even drop this. Drop that third one you talking about, which is the real one. This some bullshit, and you probably know it's a little bit of bullshit. That's why you dropped it now, just to keep the waters warm until this week of Taylor go by, and then now y'all could do something. And you're literally talking about it now. You just seem a little desperate in this song, champ.
if you about to drop, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you not in a feud. She tailor-made your schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love.
Yeah, so Taylor Swift, and this shit is tailor-made because of the AI shit. It's not really, it's really put together. Let's continue though.
Love it when you niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little. You not as enthused. How are you not in the booth?
Since like that, your tone change. Bro, he hasn't said nothing. Cause like that has been speaking louder. No offense. I understand you, and then no offense, Drake. I hear that you big on the bots and all that too. Your song is doing good. It's not hitting like that. Something about like that, it kind of hit you in the soul. Doom, doom, doom. When that shit come on, you can't help but bounce to it. You know why I think you saying something about like that? Because you like that. Regardless if, I feel like in your crib, you listen to that shit, bro. That shit fire. Saying it's trash, I understand y'all beefing, but even y'all gotta know when some of the rap beef was the rap songs was fire. This nigga, you think Jay-Z never listened to Ether? That shit was fire. I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas. He was cooking. Alright, let's continue.
It feel like you kind of removed. You trying to let this shit die down. Nah, not this time, nigga. You following through. I guess you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the fuck is taking so long? We waiting on you. The rest of y'all are definitely involved. Y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm out on the loose. On the loose.
Yeah. So it sounds like he really want, and then he's like, the rest of them gonna get something. Bro, you already got hit 40 times. You gotta say something else. The song that he made, Push-Ups, that's not really for a lot of people. Just because you said, Metro, shut the fuck up and make some drums, nigga. People made it sound like what I like about the internet makes it more fire than it is. But you just saying shut up and make some drums? No, they cooked you for 2 albums. 2 albums. They were frying you up, champ. We're going to need a lot more than Metro, shut the fuck up and make some drums. My boy, was it Tony Stockovich? I don't know his name, but you know who I'm talking about. When he's like, shut the fuck up and make some drums, Metro. Shut the fuck up and make some drums. I hate you. Like, that shit was hilarious. But as far as like bar wise, I'm gonna need some more bars for you. If you got time to make AI tracks, you got time to diss Future or diss The Weeknd or diss what I'm trying to think or diss Future. Well, I already said Future. Or diss Rick Ross. You have enough time to do that. To continue to be for other people. With this one sentence right in the middle, right at the end, it's not gonna cut it. You need to start firing back on all cylinders from different ways. Yes, Kendrick is the one that blew the wall down that way, but they still coming in from this way, that way, that way, this way. You can't let people sing falsetto on you, talking about fuck you. My son Weekend was cooking you, singing.
You know, I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. You know, she about to do a Millie Rock on your head top.
You move your album when she dropped.
Like that Beyonce challenge. Y'all boys quiet for the weekend. Like, I know you in that NY apartment, you struggling.
She got what?
She got the whole PG Lang on mute like that Beyonce challenge. Y'all boys quiet for the weekend. Like, I know you in that NY apartment, you struggling right now. I know it. In a notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better have a motherfucking quintuple entendre on that
Kendrick in New York. What's that even have to do?
shit. So
He's
shit
not
I don't
here.
even understand, like, shit better be crazy. We waiting on you. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was weak sauce. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, that's what I think about this song. Taylor made, I get it. It's a joke on Taylor. This is a good time because Taylor's name is probably in the algorithm. So putting something that has anything to do with Taylor Swift, probably putting it even in that, puts you in the algorithm. So it is a smart play. I get where he's going with this, bringing in the West Coast people. I'm not really a big fan of making them AI and making them do weird things that they wouldn't even say. It sounds like they were doubting him, but then telling him, but also like pressuring him to go on because he's gonna let the whole West down, and he brings two of the most iconic West people, Tupac and Snoop Dogg, and then he thinks that's gonna push him into it. I mean, to me, honestly, it's a little weak sauce. I wouldn't let that bother me because this is clearly not their feelings. I also wonder how Snoop Dogg feels about it, whether or not he actually has an issue with his likeness being used to diss somebody from the West Coast. Because you could probably sue for something like this. So I don't know how this is out, like if he takes it that way. But yeah, let me know how you feel in the comments. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all later. Remember, don't be a bird, get bergs. Peace.